I'm the editor of the Pueblo Chieftain. With us today is Blake Fontenay, who is the Chieftain's editorial director, a really important person in our organization, putting out the points of views of the paper's ownership and management. Blake, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay. Well, I write the editorials for the Sunday editions and the weekly editions of the editorial page. I edit guest columns and also the Tell It to the Chieftain letters. And of course, we encourage people to submit letters to us. We ask that you keep them to 250 words or less, which makes my editing job a little easier. But we certainly welcome your input and guest columns from time to time as well. And so that's about it.
That's great. As you can tell, Blake's not from here, and but that's been a great thing for the Chieftain and Chieftain readers. He does a terrific thing called 101 that he does every Sunday, in which he takes a fresh look at the things that kind of all of us long-timers take for granted. And he's already won a number of awards for that column, and he's a terrific writer. And if you haven't read that, in addition to reading his editorials, I would encourage you to do that. All right, in tomorrow's paper, as usual, we have a good lineup. There are 10 Pueblo police officers that are on administrative leave right now because they've been involved in officer-involved shootings. And that's the normal practice when officers are in that situation until the investigation can be completed. We asked the question if that's put a strain on the police department, because that seems like quite a few, but they say they've shuffled around schedules and they're making it work. We'll have a story on that tomorrow. We've got an interesting story about they've used a drone to do some mapping for a 3D project of the old Japanese internment camp near Grenada. This was one of the great shames of World War II, that we imprisoned Japanese Americans because we were afraid that they were going to be loyal to Imperial Japan when truly they were Americans. I remember years ago I interviewed a farmer out on US 50 by the name of Yo Fujita, and he described his experiences. The neat thing about it was he remained a patriot and remained a loyal American his entire life, and he was a real special guy. Had Fujita Farms and a Fujita restaurant out east of town. In our sports department, they have a big day tomorrow. We're in Rye covering the baseball game between Rye and number 2 and the number 1 team in the state. So it's 1 and 2 playing tonight, and that'll be great. In soccer, we have South and Centennial. The winner of that will win the South Central League title for soccer. Centennial will be going for its 416th straight title in a row, and the Colts will try to stop them from doing that. We've got the Avs in the playoffs tonight. They're tied 1-1 with San Jose, and we'll also be getting the Nuggets ready for Game 2 tomorrow night against the Trailblazers. So another good Chieftain tomorrow. We hope you enjoy it on chieftain.com, and of course in our print edition tomorrow. Thank you. See you tomorrow.